So this video is for those of you who are considering selling insurance from home and want some tips on how to be successful. And if that describes you, then you found the right video. Greetings and salutations, it's David Duford, owner of Duford Insurance Group, where I train and recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense, Medicare, and annuities, both face-to-face and over the phone. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. So the purpose of this video is to give you some helpful hints and tips on how to sell insurance at home successfully. And the reason I'm putting this video together because selling insurance from home is markedly different from selling insurance face-to-face in the client's home, or face-to-face in your office, or face-to-face in the client's business. You see, when you're at home, there is a unique set of distractions that you simply don't get necessarily when you're out on the road at somebody else's place or business or home. And I think it's kind of important to reemphasize what factors you need to be aware of in order to make the insurance sales from home opportunity, whatever it is that you're considering doing, the best that it can be. So tip number one is discipline is key. You see, when you're at home now, like I said, you've got all these new factors, these distractions, I guess you could say. For example, you've got your family in the other room that now has to do homeschool, that the kids don't go to school. You got the kids running around, screaming in the background. You've got the computer in front of you. Maybe you'd rather be on YouTube watching yours truly than actually selling insurance or playing video games or something like that. The point is that now that you're at home, you don't necessarily get the same level of focus that you would get if you were in front of prospects or door knocking or so on. So the key is to be disciplined up front and to set up your abode, your environment that you're in when you're selling insurance over the phone at home in a way that is going to be distraction free. For example, I would make sure to tell your family that when it's business time, it's business time. That you should not be distracted, that it's not okay just to randomly interrupt you while you're calling and talking to prospects, that you absolutely need to dial in your focus, and that you don't want your friends or family or anybody just randomly showing up without some kind of expectation set ahead of time. The other thing I would highly consider doing too is to disconnect yourself from some social media that you find yourself drawn to that may distract you from actually making calls. As you know, when you're in insurance sales, you're going to experience frustration, of course. And sometimes to kill the pain of frustration, you may waste time maybe going on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever. The best thing you can do is just completely disconnect yourself from those distractions because they're ultimately not contributing to your success. They're going to be taking away after a certain point. And it's best if you have that kind of draw to recognize it and then just to cut it off completely to make sure that you are completely focused and dialed in on what is going to produce ultimately income and success for yourself and wealth for your family. Tip number two is to make sure that you focus on one product in particular. I think that, again, with the at-home insurance sales opportunity, you're distracted by all sorts of things, or could be. And I think having any other product distractions besides a core focus as a new agent is a big problem. You see, in the insurance business, focus is critical. If you want to be successful in insurance, you have so many opportunities. It really is an endless stream of opportunities to make a great income, to have a great lifestyle. But to try to spread yourself out to all of those opportunities without recognizing that a dissemination of focus leads to frustration is the way out of this business that leads directly to failure. So what do you do instead? Well, if you're selling insurance from home, pick insurance products that are suitable to sell from home that have a higher success rate than other products. For example, I think that selling final expense or selling Medicare is a great product to sell from home because there are existing lead systems, there are existing training systems that help the agent become a master of insurance sales from home with those particular products. But maybe something like annuities, which is a much more interpersonal business model that depends on trust and a relationship, may not be necessarily the best for insurance sales from home. So pick products that make sense for what it is that you want to do, selling insurance from home, and have a track record of success, and then focus on that one that you particularly feel strongly about so to give yourself the best chances of success. Last but not least, make sure you pick agencies that have an understanding of how to sell insurance from home successfully. You see, a lot of agents got into the insurance sales from home business model once COVID hit and they had no prior experience in it. And you see, what happened is a lot of these organizations made decisions on the fly without an understanding or expectation of what the differences are we're selling face-to-face versus over the phone. So in my opinion, I think when you're looking for an organization, make sure they've got a track record of success. Make sure they understand why and how the sales from home for insurance model differs from face-to-face, and make sure that they have agents that are successfully experiencing a good business model from doing this, so that you can duplicate or increase your chances of duplicating success in a way that you want to see success for yourself. Hope this video gives you some ideas on how to be successful selling insurance from home, and I'm going to refer you to a longer blog post that I wrote quite a while ago. It's I think I had like 18 tips on how to be successful selling insurance from home. The link should be above or below, and it's going to take you to my website and give you more information if this is something you're considering doing or you already are and you need some tips to improve. So check that link out. If you like this content, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and if you have any comments or questions or suggestions, certainly leave them below in the comment box. My name is David DeFord, owner of DeFord Insurance Group. Thanks for watching. See ya.